I just put something somewhere. Just leave you a chat.
Yes.
There, it worked. Perfect.
Local markets plummeted. Stand by. I'm told we're about to get some additional.
All right. Let everybody get into chat and we'll get started. I have a couple things. I have Happy Mail. I got something in the mail. Project to show you, and then we'll start on the bear. Hi, Kat. Can you hear Bob's TV too bad? Hi, AJ. I'm trying to figure out how bad in the background it is. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Lori. You hear it. Can you hear it? Bob, can you turn it down just a little? That's better, I think. All right, so I got a little envelope from Janet. So I got my little tag, which I love. Focus, you freak. And be right back. It's so cute. And it worked today. And she sent me some of the alcohol ink pieces on the Yupo and the photo paper. This one I love. I'm not even going to use it. I'm going to frame it. It's so pretty. Is Janet even here right now? Janet, I love it. And then this one, these two are gorgeous also. I'll probably use those in a project. I don't know. They could be framed. I'm going to get the little mat with the little ATC opening. But I just love the colors in this one. And in my room in here, I have like pinks and yellows and turquoise. So this is perfect. And then there's some Timmy paper with alcohol ink. And what looks like magicals maybe because it's shimmery. Jelly prints, some magical papers. I think that's Distress Oxide and Magicals, maybe. Love that. Magicals. Most of these on the bottom are Magicals, I believe. Okay. And her envelope, let me cover up her address. Her envelope is so cute. So I'm going to save that to use in something. Her writing is so perfect. And then I got my order from Jackson Art. They had, this is their version of a Copic marker. It's called Touch. And I ordered the refill of the alcohol ink markers. And so I got a turquoise, a red, a lime green, a yellow, and a marigold. So we'll play with those one day and see how they work. I had been wanting to try some Copic inks because you can get such a variety of colors that you can't get in like the Rangers and the Pinata inks. So put those up. We'll play with those on another day. Yeah, you use those just like any other. I watch a lot of alcohol ink. Janet, were you here? I love this. I'm going to frame it just the way it is. And the tag is so good. Yeah, you use them just like you would any other alcohol ink. Because these are the refills. They're not the markers. And these were like 3 something. They took a long time to get here. I ordered them for my birthday, which was a month ago. Because they actually, I went to Jackson's US site, but they actually came. So they still have a, see the kind of nozzle? So we get a piece of, I'll move that. So they drip just like any other. And we'll move like any other alcohol ink. But you're such a variety of colors. You can get the really soft colors, which is, well, I ordered all bright ones this time. But you can get Copic. Blick has some that Vicky said she had gotten. But yeah, there's beautiful colors. And these are from Shinha. So, hi, Eileen. This will interest you. These are touch. They're refills for the touch markers like the Ohu and all the inexpensive markers that we've bought, right? They have refills. These are from Shinha that come from Jackson's. So if you're in Canada, this is a really good choice for you. It's less expensive than Copic. Copic is about $6 to $8 of these. These are like 3 something. And Blick has ones also. They have their own version of it. But yeah, that's what they basically are, is for the refills for the markers. That they're refills for all these markers that we've bought. See, these are the touch markers. So they're refills, but these just drip ink, so I don't have to, now I can color, I can take this marker and add ink and then manipulate it. I could still use the markers. But I just wanted a way to get larger amounts of ink and puddles of ink. So I'm definitely going to order some more. Maybe not just all touch. I don't think I'm not sure if anybody in the US carries them. Yeah, I like the dripping the ink. I like to be able to manipulate the ink. Well, since we've gone this far, let's go ahead and open those other puppies. Because I bought colors to go together. But I actually like some of the grays and the peachy colors. Hi, Lean. Hi, Christy. Anybody I didn't see come in or is not chatting, welcome. We're just looking at the alcohol inks I ordered. And then we're going to start a project. So this is kind of a yellow-green. And then this is, and that's just blending solution. This is a marigold. I just thought these were pretty summer colors. So there's the marigold. Like I said, it's kind of an orangish color. I need to order, I'm going to need more blending solution. This is blending solution from Rangers. You can also use 91% rubbing alcohol. I'll tell you, the Rangers smells so much better than the alcohol ink. All right, so this is a yellow. And it's a little on the orange side right now, the way it's showing up. But when I put the blending solution in it, you can see that it's actually more of a true yellow. Yeah, it does. I think it's a little thicker. Yeah, I do too. It's got a different, it's got glycol, ethanol, glycol, coal, and isoprene. So it's not just straight up rubbing alcohol. It's kind of like a, glycol's like a glycerin, I believe, if I think my chemistry is right. And then this was like a geranium red. So that's the colors I got. You're doing a Zoom with Cece. Okay. Right now, you mean? You can read chat, but not here. Okay. So I'll just set that aside and we'll, like I said, I wasn't going to play with the alcohol inks today. I had other projects, but I was just going to show you what I bought. And definitely will go back on. The shipping was not outrageous, even though it just took a long time. The shipping was real reasonable. In fact, it might even be free if you order enough. I was just surprised it didn't come from the US. So this one will need some, it'll need some work. Not a lot. I kind of like it. It needs some, need to break up some of the red. Yeah, I needed a red. I didn't have a red. I had a burgundy and I had pinks, but I didn't have a red. In fact, I really need probably a blue red. I mean, that's a pretty good start. set that aside. I'll set those papers. All right, so let me show you the project I've been working on when I've been lurking. Okay, so this was the starting point. It was a commission. This is kind of what she wants, is this tree with the two birds. And I think a quote. I'm not even sure she wants the names and the date of the wedding. That I don't know yet. So the first one I did, and she wanted it on music paper. So the first one I did is this one here in watercolor. But I just wasn't sure I liked it. The clear gesso gave me lots of problems on the paper. I just wasn't sure. So I started over. This is my tree that I drew. So I started over and I had the other piece of paper that I'd printed and I put magicals on it and used colored pencil. And then I used ink tints for the leaves. So I like this one. I think it's a little bit more sophisticated. So now I need to add the quote. But I don't think I want to just write the quote here because what's going to happen is you're not going to see it with the music stuff. So I thought I would do a little experimental on this one. Hi, Teresa. And I'm thinking about just putting some white paint right in here and blending it. See, it also depends. See, and this is watercolor, so it will turn. It will turn the paint green. And I'm going to kind of blot some of that back. All right, and then I hate writing stuff, to be honest. Let that dry. Find the right skinny pin. It's a 3. I'm trying to find my middle. Okay, let me get my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 10. 22 is my middle. So let's see. 4, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's the middle. That does not look like the middle. That's the middle of the. All right, here's how I'm going to do it. I have stuff on my table that's in my way. Write it out first and measure. Okay, that means off screen because all right, this is not the one I'm this is a prototype, so I'm just going to go for it because I hate writing. Actually, let's scoot that down. I'm going to try to keep it very close to what it is. Actually, I better leave it up there because of the mat. I don't really do fancy writing. I'm not displeased with that. I'll put a line of tape so I have. And like I said, then I think their names are going to go under here in the date, not on this one. So this one will probably just get sold as is. to someone. I don't know where I want to put my name. Let's see the map. I mean, it turned out pretty, actually. I'm not sure, you know, I haven't talked to her. I've talked to somebody else. So. It's pretty wedding colors, so I think, like I said, it would be a good Mother's Day gift. So whichever one she likes will work. All right, so this one I can't do until she tells me what I'm writing, because I know I'm writing the quote, but I'm gonna have to blur it out. But I'm writing the quote kind of in here, probably. And then I'm guessing the names, which I don't have their names yet. And the date will be kind of like right there, is what I'm going to propose to her that we do. If she wants I'm not sure she wants their names. It's Hannah, and I don't know what the groom's name is. Like I said, I don't have a number to talk to her. I've just been talking to it's a friend of a teacher that I work with. So this way I have the tree done and I can show her. And then, like I said, that's how it will. And then it would match. It would mat like that. It's a gift for the mother-in-law, her mother-in-law to be. So what I may do is take some of the magicals and mix with the white paint so that when I blend it out, there's some of the same color. Because this is colored pencil. There is some ink tints on there. So I think that'll work. Hi, Mark. But I can take a picture and on Monday, and then I can finish that next week. Because the wedding is next Saturday, I think. So I can show her both, and she can pick, and I could add their names here if she chooses this one. So I like this one better. I think it's a little more sophisticated. I think this one would be a good Mother's Day gift. So that is what I've been working on. Put those up so I don't get damaged. Is Kathy here? Berg. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Jillian and Teresa. I think I said hi to you, but. And Lori. All right, so we're going to do a bear for Kathy Berg's grandson. But I was hoping she would be here because I think she has a different bear in mind. I wanted her to pick papers. So I wonder if I was hoping she was going to come by just for a minute, because this could be, the bear that she showed me is very similar to this. This could be the one that's rainbow, or it could be different. Yeah, it kind of is a Paddington. She said just to do it, but I don't know if she knows that this bear is a straight-on bear. Hi, Susan. Oh, I just got a reference photo and used it. It won't look the same at all when I'm done. The papers, it depends which way I go. If I go with the rainbow watercolors, I was going to use some of this distressed paper. But she said to do what I wanted to do, and she would like it. So these are the papers I had picked out. I had picked out this blue with copper that Shauna sent me. It's on rice paper. It's really pretty. And some map paper that you can still see the map. And this was from Kathy's. I thought I'd use just a little bit of some of this blue. And then these were napkins from Shauna that I throw some of those in. And this is a honeycomb comb paper from Kathy, which I thought, since bears like honey, to have the honeycomb pattern would be good maybe in the background. Yeah, I had the bear in the tree. This is going to be a full-on bear. So I think I'm going to go with these colors, and then the one she sends me will do in the rainbow. So I think I want to start by tearing all right, now I have to I'm not worried about the ears because the ears can go over it. And we can put some like that. All right, and I think I'm going to use the ink tints. Look away, Eileen. Look away. All right, I'm going to use yellow in the background. Behind him. I think I'm going to use blue ink tints. Just a blue, like a dark deep blue or peacock blue or indigo. There's a navy blue. I'm leaning towards the peacock blue. use our Lena's method. Because this is permanent. I'm thinking about greens with the blue and the bear because it'll be more childlike. But I might use some quinacridone burnt orange too to pick up some of that copper. I'm not going to worry about the ears too much because, like I said, I'm going to do the paper on the ears. So some of that might get covered up. Okay, and then this is... So that works for that. And then let's find a brown color. So we can use for the nose. We're going to cover that up with paper probably anyways, but we'll see. Same with the eyes, they'll get. Okay, so that's the first step. Let me move our papers for a minute. Well, I'm not using it to blend. I'm not trying to blend it. I'm going to spray and let it do its thing. And then I'm going to take a paper towel and blot. Do it one more time. All right, I'm going to take a damp brush and clean up a little of these few spots. And blend a little more. Lena did this with a building. And then once it's dry, it's permanent, then you can work with the other water materials. Start to sort of. All right, almost done. No. So that will give me my bear. All right, so now let's focus on, I think I want to put the yellow, and I'm going to put an azo yellow. And gamboge, I'm going to do a little mixture. Grab some gamboge. Keep the brightest yellow up against him. Lift up. Go ahead and get some darker nickel. Let that kind of blend in with that. I'm not getting a green because that blue is mostly dry and blotted, so I shouldn't get a whole lot of greens. Let's go back to the azo yellow. And some of the new gamboge. Water in there. It is a nice yellow mixture. It'll be good against the blues. All right, then let's put the quinacridone. With the paper towel. Add some texture and okay. More of that. Turn that. Thinking like a dappled, like you can layer it in there. I'm going to try to just pounce some color in there and water and let it kind of do its thing. Okay, so there's the yellow. Let's dry that. Yeah, Kathy streamed before me. Okay, then let's get some glue. And I am gonna, this painted deli can be difficult to glue down. So I'm gonna use some heavier gel medium for that. Yes, I have it spelled wrong. I have it written wrong. BJORN. BJORN. Thank you. I want to ask you, I want to show you the papers and see what you think. So the background will have little bits of the honeycomb. The bear's going to have some of this with the copper. Some map paper. Some of these little circle tissue, because that's whimsical. Some of this napkin with some shimmer. And some little bits of this somehow. Are those papers look okay? No, I don't. No. A paper on. There we go. The map is from Shauna. It's all either from Happy Mail. Sorry. I have the papers on the computer and they're trying to send emojis. Oh, welcome back, Eileen. The map is from Shauna. All the papers are either from you or Shauna. It's a map of Iowa on one side, Indiana on the other. It was already colored, but I can get a map and we can color it. Do you want me to use Illinois? I don't have any world maps. And hi, Marianne, by the way. How can I? How can I get that to? All right, so use the side with Indiana. Where did she go to school? Did she go to, like, where was the school at? I mean, I don't know what parts of it I'm going to use yet. But I can try to use like Evansville or Louisville or, you know, Greenwood, Terre Haute. I just said that wrong. Hi, Joycey. And hi, Judy. Okay, Lafayette. It's still. How do I get rid of? Oh, there we go. My keys weren't sticking. They just were stuck on something I didn't want. All right, let me close the watercolors and move them out of the way a little bit. Let's start gluing paper. Like I said, I'm not worried about the overlap of the ears because I'm going to overlap the paper in a minute. This glue works much better, Kathy. Okay, let me see. There was another honeycomb, like, bye, Kathy. Thanks for stopping in and giving me the okay on the papers. I'll tweet a picture later. There we go, scissors. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna leave the bottom alone right now. Let's cut that excess off. And those are both Kathy papers. Now we're going to use some. The glue I used was just the Liquitex gloss heavy gel. All right. I think I want to do the ears in this darker blue paper with some of the copper. And there's part of it that has a smaller print, so I'm gravitating towards that. And I'm going to take my photo and use it to cut my ears. And not going to glue anything yet. I'm just going to cut. You know what? I take that back. I think I'm going to use the matte paper because it needs something. We find where Lafayette is. This may not be all of Indiana. To be honest. Because I don't see Lafayette. Let me see if I have the. I actually like this side of it better. And we might use some of that too. There's more in here. I'm seeing with the other. That's in another country, another color. Look, here's some more. Way dark. Los Angeles, Las Vegas. That will not work. I don't have the other side. Shauna has the other side. So we'll just use this corner. Because it's lighter and darker. It's varied. Okay. Yeah, I like that matte paper better. And then I'm going to use this side. Get the ear turned around. Okay, so there's that. I'll get rid of the, save that map. Okay, let's. Use some napkin. Get rid of that. Okay, this is going to be in his body. That's 2 layers too, I know. So there's that. Let me cut this off. Okay. I don't want all this. I just want parts. My goal is to save some of this bottom. So I have some, I think some needs to go up here. And some will go in here, like bits. Because the color will go over this. All right, let's set that. We also have this to use in here somewhere. Let's see if we can peel this. I'm just using Mod Podge underneath. But not on top. So much. I do want some down here. Oh, cuss words. I didn't peel the second layer back. Get that off of there. Now it's stuck to my finger. That's napkin I'm pulling off, not paper. Okay. Let's try that again. Got more glue there than I want. Oh, will tell. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Joycey is cut 11 by 14 in half, especially for alcohol inks. Okay, let's. All right, I'm gonna make the ears do more like that. For that ear. All right, and I think I want this to go down the bridge of the nose. No. How would I be through streaming, honey? I just started. Only been on an hour. I'll take this one. I think I want some smaller ones that I have to use. It may be too much. I like the smaller. Okay, I like that little bit small right there. Maybe it just needs to be more spotted, more random. Well, that's got to wait until we do. I got to make more decisions. That's just got to wait. I can't decide right now. That's good there, though. I like that. It'll need something else in another place. All right, let's try some of this. up in here maybe. I can't tell if this is single or double. Right, so let's see. I'm not using all of this. Thinking some of it under the ears to start with. Let's just do the ears out of here. And then I can put the map over it. And tear it. Let's try that. We'll get this wet. We can tear it and leave it kind of fringed. And then we'll put the map paper down. And that's a good blend. All right, now let's take this ear. There we go. We'll cut that out. We'll glue that down at the top. It was not, may not have been the right ear. Okay, pick that up. There we go. That works. And we'll put this part of the ear back in. And we'll get the wet brush. Okay. That's good for the ears. Now we need to get some more of this tissue. In some other places. I'm thinking some of it down here. trying to dry fit. And I'm on tear. That's good. It gets that turquoise color down in there. Okay. I'm getting rid of little scraps of paper. Thanks, Marianne. Hi, Sophia. Yeah, I'm using this for the waxy paper. And I'm using my traditional Mod Podge for the tissue. Well, Judy, that's cool. I think we need this same turquoise. In some places. Okay. I need the map paper in some other places too. Okay, let's do some of the tissue. I'm getting rid of the extra tissue. Okay, come like that. There. This needs a rough edge. And then we'll put the map paper over. Okay, that works. I'll stick a piece of this napkin up in there. And a small piece of map. Okay, we need to tear a piece. To use on the face here. And then kind of cut to fit the curve. Okay, that works. That used to be. It's too, it's not jagged enough. So we'll pull some out. All right, I think that's probably enough of that. Need map in a couple more places. Need the top of the head. Maybe we need map across the top a little bit. That fits. Okay, that works too right there, I think. a little piece I'm struggling with. All right, let's need to put in a nose. Let's get something. It's actually, let's use music paper. Maybe. No. I might be able to. Let me cut the nose out. I'm thinking the notes might work. Ooh, I found the perfect piece of paper. A second. A little white on this side, just a second. That works for the nose. Okay, I think I'm done with the gluing papers, tearing tissue, all of that. Take the bigger pieces and save them. Throw the littler pieces away. Yeah, it's a perfect little nose that has music notes right where they go. Okay. So let's give this baby some color. I think I'm going to use a couple greens. I need to keep this part brighter than there's certain parts of the body I want to keep brighter. So I'm thinking about using like the Serpentine Genuine and the leaf green with the olive green. And then probably some shimmer. All right, so I'm going to start with some leaf green. And get some leaf green in this brightest part. Where the muzzle is. And let's add some that serpentine, sap green kind of color. Let me move you guys in. Hi, Darla. And hi to anybody who came when I wasn't watching. Chat. Me. Bring this in just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to work on the face for a few minutes. Then I'm going to go to the sap green. Work some of that in. On the edges. Not really worried about the eyes right now. Okay, let's lighten that out so we don't leave a mark. All right, let's go to the genuine green again. Okay. Let's stain up this paper just the edge. All right. I'm going to put a little bit of that azo yellow with that green because I need it. Need it brighter. All right, now I'm just going to hit just the azo yellow and the gamboge. I'm going to get that yellow in there. All right, now I'm going to hit the darker greens. turn this real quick. Okay, let's try a marine blue. I'm working a marine blue. Okay, I'll get some water in there and let those two mix. And I'm thinking maybe even some of the cobalt teal might be good. Thank you. Thank you, Marianne. Okay, a little bit of sap green in here. Okay, let's blot some of that. All right, let's go to the blue. Let's go to the cobalt blue. And some ultramarine. I'm just pulling some fur out. Okay, I'm gonna pull some darker green. Right, and then I'm gonna blend that a little on this side. Okay, let's use some of that green right in here. And some of the marine blue on the edges. Some of the leaf and the serpentine genuine and the yellow. Let's go back to the yellows. And let's put some yellow down that middle area. And let's put some cobalt in here. Lost some of that sap green, so I'll put some of that back. Some ultramarine blue down in here. And some of that marine. That really darken that paper. More than I wanted. Thank you. Still need to work on this part right in here. I feel like All right, let's go with the green over here to start with. Some of the cobalt too. Some of that napkin's lifting up. Because I just didn't have it glued down very well. Most of this won't show. Okay, I'll put some of that yellow in here. And some of that cobalt teal. Right, then I'm going ultramarine and the marine blue. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I use the napkins as marks because they go clear. I jelly print the napkins. These are jelly printed from Shauna. But I will do my own too. I was probably one of the first ones that started jelly printing the napkins. A lot of this won't be in the mat. Okay, let's do his eyes and make Dottie happy. Oh, we need to do his nose real fast. That won't take long. And I'm going to use the pit pins to work on the nose and the eye a little bit more. this needs to be. Staying darker. And so, where is my little nose? I kind of use a comma shape for the noses. Put that eye in there. Sometimes I use a gray. We're giving some eyelashes here in a minute. A little highlight in the eye. That's not working very well. Let me try this. I'll take just a little bit of opaque paint. That's brighter. And then we'll come back in with the black if I need to. I'm also going to come right in here. It's too much of that black. Okay. I want to do the lashes on the bottom. I'm going to just do really small. All right, I'm going to get a smaller pen. One. I'll hold it up closer. I don't like deli paper. You can get deli paper from Sam's and restaurant supplies, Amazon. I prefer to use the backs of the napkins because they go transparent. Deli paper sometimes, depending which brand you buy, has a waxy, and it is sometimes difficult to glue, in my opinion. See, now just something just got on that pen. All right, we're going to try my experiment. We're going to dip this pen in alcohol ink and see if we can get whatever is on it. Well, that did not help. Could be that the nib is just gone. Okay, there's a little more. Okay, so there's the eyes. And I did smear the white. The rubbing alcohol might work, people, to get the glue off the tips. All right, let me get the paint pen. Yep, you just buy it at the grocery store. And you want the one that says 91% over the 71%, Marianne. Okay, I gotta get in here where I can see real quick. Okay, now I am tempted to add some. Yeah, I have some 71% too. There's the eyes. Little button eyes. Tempted to add some. Add some little bitty hairs. With a skinny pin in black. They're not going to show up on the camera, but it just helps the... Okay, now I need to check something else out. What did I do with the... Okay, I'll get a little bit of water. Just lighten that a little bit. There. I think I'm actually going to use the bigger pen for some of these. Just kind of doing some whimsical hairs. I may see if I can do some in white too. Just a little. Okay, we need to put his name and sign it, but I need to see the mat first. Three. There's a 5. There's the 5 pin. Let me clean up a little bit. Get stuff out of the way. Okay, Lori, are we doing math? All right, let me zoom back out. And let's see what a map does for it, where we need to write. Okay. I'll sign it right here. I think I'm going to write his name right here. And I'll put the word sir in front. So Sir Born. Kimberly, you're funny. A lion someday? Okay, we can try a lion. So I think it turned out cute. The other one will be real rainbow. He needs to dry to flatten. Yeah. He's for Kathy Berg's grandson. Hi, Vicky. Thanks, Kat. I think he turned out okay. Hi, Jean. I like his muzzle and I like his eyes. And he's whimsical. He's kind of like, I agree, he's kind of like a Paddington Bear. So let me set him to the side. I'll take a picture later and send it to Miss Kathy. Let's see if we want to do anything to this. Oh, it's too much red. Let's try. I have this and I haven't done anything with it. Let's try it. This says the Pledge Allegiance, but I think it'll read as text. I think what I do is ink that. Press there. Well, I did get a faint. Ooh. I think my stamp was part of the problem. I am getting some faint writing in the background when I'm stamping off, but I'm not really seeing anything truly in there. So I may have ruined that. Let's try a stamp that's never been used. Okay, that didn't work. Here's a butterfly. That I do not believe has ever been used. But now the alcohol lift is, let's see if I didn't think about the lifting the ink off the well, I can get an imprint on something else, but it's not lifting in there really. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not too impressed with that so far. I mean, I was able to get an imprint. It did lift. Let's see what we want to do. That red needs to be broken up. This is yellow. I need a eyedropper just a second. Okay, let's move some of that. got almost a pink in there. I like this side. Let's try the turquoise because we lost almost all that turquoise. Gonna look more like a purple. Okay, let's. Actually, let's try some blending solution. So far, I would like probably cut it. Just letting the alcohol do its thing. Let's try the turquoise in the green and see what we get. That's the yellow. Let's try the marigold over here. This bottle comes out really weird. Trying to see if we can maybe minimize some of that dark. We add some drops in there to see if we can break it up a little. Add that brighter color back in there. I like the contrast of the darks and the lights. I do like the inks. And stuff will stain a mat now. Let's see if we can get any of that oil to stick anywhere. I'm gonna have to buy some more foil. I'm sticking some saran wrap in it. Got some over there. This may be too late over here. No? Yeah, that stuck pretty good. Let's see if we can get some of this turquoise over here too, on this side. It's sticky to your finger. That's not bad. I shouldn't have put The saran wrap was fine in here, but I shouldn't have moved it over here. Let's get some of that muddiness out. And I'm going to add some of that marigold back in here. I really like the marigold. Let's see if we can get some of that teal over in here. Let it dry a little bit and we'll try some of that gold. It's not too bad. All right, let's cut it in half. It's 12, so I think we need to do 6. No, this is 14. I think we need to do 7. That's not what, no, that's not, I want to cut it right here. I don't care if it's half or not half. Let's see if we put them in a mat, how they look. That's the best thing about alcohol ink is it's just like, bam, abstract. That looks good. With a little bit of white showing here and there. I gotta get rid of that green. This one I think needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So let's try. Oh, we're going to try a Janet trick. Let's put, I never do drips. Still think this needs to be cleaned. Just a second. I'm putting alcohol on a baby wipe. There was something on the edge. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. Okay, I'm going to put dots of the stuff, and then I'm going to tilt it. That is the way to clean off your mat, though, is alcohol on the baby wipe. Okay. Tay, you can't come in. And I'm not sure if it doesn't need something in here. Yeah, Deco Arts foil. Oh, that did not help. It needs more movement. All right, now let's go in. Now it's looking more interesting. Now let's go in and add maybe some other color in some of those circles. Maybe not. Let's do some purple. Tay, you don't need in, do you? It needs some purple in some areas. Okay, now let's break some of that back up. And then maybe some yellow and some of that. Tay, you don't need in. Okay, let's take let's move that out a little and add a yellow in there. Not right now.
Okay.
I guess she can come. I don't know. She'll probably behave. I don't know. I guess I'm done torturing that piece of paper. It's a pink. I like the In Touch markers. I like how they drop. I know I've been doing this too long now. Okay, let's see if we can get some more gold bits back on there. I know it'll go there. I just need to let it set up a little bit. And I do like the randomness when you use them, a used sheet, because then you get a more, you don't get like a solid. Okay. The other foil is still there. It just has some color on it. My hands are stickier. All right, that might be good. It should be tacky. If I put it on there when it's wet, I just let it sit for a little while. Okay, where the ink is on top of the foil from before has kind of an iridescent. I don't know if you can, it's right here. You can see flashes of it where it goes silver. But this will probably matte out something like that if I'm done with it. It might get cut up. This might be a piece that's better that's cut up and used in parts, to be honest. This will probably go in the cut up pile. This one I'm going to matte as it is. This one I like matted. This one I think will go in the cut up pile. Because if you just look at a portion of it, it'll be really good. You know, if I just take a punch. See, if you just look at just a little bit, they can be really interesting. That's a good bit right there. And that could be used in a collage of them, which is what I did on those little squares. I'm going to do more of the squares. I just need to order them with the resin. Yeah. Cut it up, Dot. There's more where that came from. It's just paper. It hurts. But you could also do something like this. This isn't a big enough piece, but you get the idea. Like you could pick a word, dictionary paper, put a letter in there to make it, you know, like put something in here like a word and make that a focal point so that there was more purpose to it. So you could, you know, you could do something like, get a bigger piece. Oh. Tay, can you not leave Mom alone? So I'm just trying to find something. Big enough. So I could put that on there. And then I can go to my stash of little words. Okay. See, so it could be, this was saran wrap I used. It's got ink on it. In fact, I need to throw it away and use a new piece. So you can see you could just do something like that. Okay. Oh. Tay can't wait. Okay. I mean, say hello to everybody. Knock stuff over. And make yourself at home. Yeah. I'm just picking up why Tay-Tay's interrupting. They say hi, Tay-Tay. I should say move your fat butt, Tay-Tay. All right, alcohol inklet was a little bit of a bust, but I've never been a big stamper person. So I don't know what I do to fix that pad now that it's got black on it. All right. She likes the Focus You Freak tag. I'm a pretty kitty, but I am spoiled. I think mommy belongs to me. And I'm done loaning her to you people. Okay. Yeah, are you purring now? Yeah. She is not happy that I am not paying attention to her. So should we leave that one like that? Well, in there even. Yeah, they say I have white socks. I have a white tummy, kind of. Okay. Let me set it to the side to dry. It's wet underneath. And that's it for me. She wants me to focus. Yeah, you want mom to focus, don't you? Focus on Tay-Tay. Hi, Joan. And hi, Jilly. I didn't say hi earlier. And send it to you? Okay, Dot. I will. I'm probably not going to put it in a mat. I'm probably just going to put it in an envelope for you, okay? Because that'll keep it smaller. To ship, it'll make an envelope, not a package. Okay? You know what would be pretty on it, Dot? When you get it, if you did some kind of stitching with like metallic thread and you stitched either like a line down here or something like right here, that would be really pretty. Because I bet you could stitch on Yupo. Thanks, Jean. I started early because Kathy was on and Shauna didn't stream. So I did start early. So we got Kathy's bear done. I need to talk to the bride, and I got 2 pieces for alcohol ink. Okay. And Tay-Tay got some lovin'. Yeah, is it time to go eat anyways? It's been 3 hours. Shauna maybe later if she's feeling up to it. Wouldn't that be kind of pretty, Dot? To try stitching? I mean, if you stitched on this side, you could always mat it smaller. You know what I mean? Like, you could always cut it off and make it a smaller piece of art. But I think a stitch in metallic thread would be pretty. And I think the Yupo can take it. Oh, I think she will. I think she will. I don't know which one she'll choose. I like the second one. Oh, thank you, Vonnie. Vaughn, did you get your tag book? Oh, she likes to focus, you freak, Janet. She's claiming it. Don't get it dirty. Don't ruin it. Show Joan if I can. What? The bear? Oh, okay. Let me get rid of the cat. Oh, and the tree? Okay. Here's the bear. that we did. We just need to, I need to mat it when it's drier. And here are the trees. It's not done. The tree's not done. It's for a wedding gift for a mother-in-law. This one has the quote on there. And it's watercolor. And it says, all that we are, we owe to our loving parents. And then this one will have the same quote on there and the name of the couple. I just don't know which tree she's going to pick. You know, I don't know if she's, and pink is her color, and pink and gold, I think, are her color. Thank you, Joan. Oh, good, Vaughn. I'm glad you got it. So I like this tree better. This one is more pink. I like it better now that the quote's on it than I did. And part of it's me being judgmental. So I'm going to show her both and see which one she wants. Because I could put their name here and do this one, or I could put their quote and name on this one. So that's what we worked on. So 8 weeks of school, people. So I think the bear turned out cute. Like I said, I don't know which tree she'll pick. I need to move it away from my dirty hands. And then I'll mat that and sell that. No, you don't need to refund the postage. I'll just send, I have envelopes. I'll just send it in an envelope. Because it'll fit in. It'll fit in one of these, Dot. And I could just send it as an envelope. You don't need to refund the postage. That's just why it's an envelope instead of a package. You know what I really need to do that I didn't do? I may come on later and do it if nobody else is streaming, is I have to make watercolors. Today or tomorrow. So I may stream one more time this weekend sometime because I have to. You sent me, oh, you sent Vaughn a message. Oh, no, I'll put cardboard. I'll put cardboard on either side of it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll put cardboard. I didn't think of that. I'll put some something heavy to keep it from bending and put do not bend hand stamp. But I can cut it to the size of the envelope. And it won't make it so thick that they... Maybe Shauna, Eileen. And then, like I said, I'll probably stream tomorrow sometime. I don't know when. And I need to mix watercolors so they can cure. Because I don't have any of the spring fling. I sold them all. And I need to do laundry tomorrow. So I'll just do that sometime in the afternoon. After we go to the grocery store and run errands. Alrighty. I'm going to let y'all go and I'll see you in a little bit. All right. Bye-bye, guys.